What's going on, guys? Unofficial Lego here. Hope you're all doing well, and yeah, we're doing some more cleaning and organizing in our Lego room. I'm really into these type of Lego vlogs. I've seen plenty of other content creators, especially within the Lego niche, kind of making these types of Lego vlogs, whether or not they go out shopping to the Lego store, hit Walmart, Target, whatever the case may be, or they're just sitting around in their Lego room cleaning and maybe organizing. That's what we're going to be doing in today's video. In our previous video that was nearly half an hour long, I know, super long video, jam-packed with a lot of different stuff, and it was really fun to make. Plus it spanned over 3 days, so there was a lot to really, I guess, talk about in those 3 days, because there were a lot of advancements and movements going on in our Lego room. We got rid of the stuffed animal containers right there, gone into the storage unit. We have a new shelf, and we have a new kind of like organizing kind of thing here, set up here with these new baskets here, moving these dirty, crappy ones, just gone. I'm getting rid of them. They're crappy. This one's made out of cardboard, for crying out loud. This one's dirty as heckums. I took all these Legos, give them a little bit of a wash down, nothing too crazy or intense, and I'm putting them back into here, into these new containers right here. Something else that had crossed my mind pretty much after I recorded yesterday's video is, what if I just took these boxes and I put them into the storage room for right now? So hear me out on this one. I know it sounds a little bit weird, but furthermore, let me explain this whole obsession with, I guess, Lego collectors and their boxes. I'm going to put that in the title plus the thumbnail probably, so yeah, this is kind of a vocal point of our video here for today's little bit of a Lego room vlog slash cleanup here. So, of course, we're doing some spring cleaning here throughout the last couple of days here. I'm not really labeling them as spring cleaning or anything like that. I'm just really, I guess, reorganizing and remodeling at this point. So, yeah, I had a few Lego boxes I went ahead and I'm getting rid of. I just don't need them. And this is a common thing with a whole lot of Lego collectors and content creators alike. This one's also kind of filled up with boxes folded in there, boxes inside of boxes type of style. So I really wanted to talk about this weird obsession that us Lego collectors have with our boxes, and I believe that the cause and reason for this is that you spend quite a bit of money on Lego. Lego is not cheap, let's face it. On top of that, in recent news, Lego is even being said to up its prices by nearly 25%. I know that sounds scary, but it's really not. For example, you take a $20 set right here, Speed Champion, so it's a $20 set, up it by 25%, and it's $25 now. It's scary sounding, but it's not entirely. But nonetheless, it's fluctuation and isn't necessarily what we want to see, is prices going up. That's beyond the point. The point is that we spend quite a bit of money on our, I guess, Legos here as collectors, or maybe just builders. Maybe you get it for your kid or whatever. I don't really know. Maybe if you get it for your kid, this probably doesn't really apply to you, but for especially AFOLs, adult Lego collectors, we spend quite a bit of money on our Legos. This set, for example, as I'm showing you guys, this is a $40 set. And look how tiny it is. And this is because of its licensing and its themes, plus this dinosaur mold. It's an expensive set. So I think the whole idea that surrounds keeping the boxes as well as the set is the fact that I paid $40 for it. I want to keep the whole thing, and I want to get my best use out of the whole thing type of scenario. Oddly enough, the same thing can be applied to other, I guess, collectors, maybe per se. For example, I guess pop collectors. I'm one of those pop collectors that want to keep my stuff in the box, although I don't have all of them in the box. This guy's really freaky. I never really pointed it out. It's the creature from the Black Lagoon. However, yeah, I have a few of Funko Pops that aren't in the boxes because, well, I got this one for my brother, and he's one of those people that takes his Funko Pops out of the box. Funko Pops isn't necessarily the best example for this because some people think that they just look a whole lot better in the box and others think that they don't. My reasoning is I think that they look better in the box, so I keep them in the box, so I keep the box with it. But another idea is maybe you spend $300 plus on a new PlayStation. Well, for oddly reasons, people keep the PlayStation boxes as well. Maybe this doesn't necessarily apply to you, but it's something nonetheless interesting that I wanted to point out and talk about here on the channel. And it's kind of like almost borderline hoarding for some people. That is because they're running out of room for collecting Lego in general and also keeping these boxes. I have to get rid of this box, and I'm probably going to get rid of this box as well. But there's other sets back here like the Cantina. Those are just boxes that I would like to keep. And the reasoning behind that is because I spent such a high quality, or not quality, but quantity on that set. It's $350 in the USD, as it's quite substantial. So I kind of want to keep the whole thing, especially when it's like a collector's type of thing. Anyway, a little bit of a rant there. Nonetheless, that's kind of my reasoning or perspective on that whole idea. I've been kind of itching to talk about that full on, kind of like go on and just rant about it. So there's my little bit of a rant there, talking about why Lego collectors keep their boxes, why they may be obsessed with their boxes type of thing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and continue to sort, hopefully, this orange container and this cardboard one, and this white one right here is a white container in here inside the cardboard one. The cardboard one doesn't actually have that much in it, I don't think so. And I only have, I got this one to use, and nope. Oh, yeah, I could use this one. Yeah, I think I'll use this one, and that one. Also, as I had mentioned, for most of my Legos right here, they're not too terrible. These ones I went ahead and gave them a little bit of a wash down because I don't think that needs to be explained. That's just so gross and so dusty. But for other ones that aren't necessarily maybe as dusty or dirty, I think I'm just going to go ahead and dump them into here. And what normally happens is that when you dump it in there, all the like dust is at the bottom, or like I guess fur balls and dust bunnies is what I'm looking for, are kind of at the top. And you can just kind of pick them out, put them in the garbage. Done. Oddly enough, I believe that the reason that this container is so dang dirty is the fact that I use this container to travel a lot, actually. So it's had in the car for quite some time as well, actually. Got left in the car for like, I want to say a couple of months, and that was in that my weird phase. Not really weird phase, but kind of that weird phase of where you're kind of growing out of Lego and collecting it, and then all of a sudden I'm right back into it as a grown man. I gotta get a life. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this. I think I'm gonna store these boxes back there. Just kind of leave them back there for the time being, and then maybe I'll come to my senses that, hey, they're just sitting there, you don't need them, type of thing. But progress is progress. I'm getting rid of this, all these. I was going to use these for some puppetry and that type of stuff. I had mentioned that in my previous video that they look a lot like gong droids for some reason to me. They're coffee boxes. That's my gong droid right there. They've been sitting here for 2 years. Do I need to explain? Same thing goes on here with this. Well, I just got this. This was for the new shelf, so yeah. Also going to get rid of that. Alright, so we have another one of those bins emptied now. This one wasn't as bad, nearly as bad as this yellow one. That yellow one was, oh god, that was just horrible. That was embarrassing, quite honestly. I had a difficult time filming that, actually. This one right here, there's just a little bit here and there. Those last couple of pieces, though, I kind of just hand pick out, blow on them, dust comes off, goes back in there. Kind of problem solved, and then, yeah. In there. It's kind of clean Lego, so I'm really happy about moving this. I think I'm moving all the containers into these. I think that's a really great change, quite honestly. And let's of course get into some of the good stuff here. I found some cool stuff in here. Okay, so first things first, I found two Mickey Mouse minifigs. I found Hogwarts Express and 9 3/4 platform logo thingy. This one too, an older set. I have a newer one somewhere in this, and then I had the sticker sheet fell in there. I don't know how. And this sticker sheet goes to this carrot house right there that I still have to build. I found the top of a Buzz Droid, a visor for a clone. Very cool. This torso I'm gonna put in the minifigs bin right here. A cool little wheelchair thing I made before Lego. It's missing these two back wheels. Before Lego started making wheelchairs. So it's all that. Oh, I found this Ghostbusters logo thing. I think it might have fallen off one of the maybe Ghostbusters minifigs, or maybe the actual set itself. I don't know how or why. Or maybe it was part of like a stand or something. I don't know. My brother actually has that set, so I don't actually have that one here. Okay, here's the good one. The big one. My old Lego Yoshi, custom mock by me. This is supposed to be like the head, and then this is like the body. It's missing its legs. It's missing like the other half of its eyes there and its mouth there, and I wasn't able to find the rest inside of this bin, which was a shame. But maybe it's potentially somewhere in this white one, which is the only one left to go, or not. Yeah, this cardboard one or this white one right here. This here was actually one of my most favorite mocks I've ever made. It turned out really good. Of course, I followed like a video tutorial. Probably my second most favorite mock I've ever made, aside from my working ATM machine. Doesn't actually print real money, just Lego money, but still really, really cool. Glad I was able to find this. I'm definitely gonna try to put this guy back together, get rid of his pieces, and get that bad boy on display. So, one quick little intermission right here. I was also able to find the rest of these Hobbit characters that went to the little Hobbit hole right here set. The rest of these dwarf guys, very happy about that. Even their little hair pieces and hats, very happy about that. Some Lego Muppets. Okay, never mind any of that. I actually had a little bit of a Lego store visit today. Didn't get anything crazy. I got the Build Your Own minifigs. Maybe some of you guys can already tell who these two are. Walter White and Jesse Pinkman from Breaking Bad minifigs, custom. So happy with these. These actually turned out really well, and not to mention the fact I was actually kind of being rushed a little bit. Because we had to leave a little bit soon. So it was just a quick stop in. My brother was hitting the mall with his girlfriend and they said, hey, you want to come? I said, sure. So aside from these two minifigures, my younger brother also... Oh god, I gotta move this. Whoops. My younger brother also made his own sig fig, as they're called. I never saw this gaming controller piece right here, so very cool to have that now in the collection. And if you're wondering what my little brother looks like, he appeared in like one video, like not even, like, I don't know, I've never revealed my face on any of my YouTube accounts or Instagram pages or anything like that. One day I will, but this is what he looks like if you're wondering. So what I look like if you're wondering, just more of an outdated version, but yeah. Alright, so a little bit of time has passed now, and I'm now through this absolutely disgusting, filthy bin. Oh my god. Okay, alright, yeah, you guys get it. It's disgusting. This, yeah, it's as disgusting as the orange one, for sure. If not, maybe even worse. So in case it wasn't clear, I haven't actually been through any of these bins. Well, I have been through them, of course, but I haven't, like, these pieces have been in these bins for years upon years, for like over a decade, honestly. I'm not even exaggerating. These are the bins that my older brother have used, my younger brother have used, my siblings, of course, have used. These bins here, we all have all collectively used these bins here when it comes to our Legos and storing and all that. And they are kind of, I guess, growing up and moving on with it, so I kind of get it all type of thing. Which, of course, has kind of been a thing. They don't, of course, yeah, they're into sets occasionally here and there, of course, but nowhere close to me. That isn't to necessarily brag, because, well, yeah, this is absolutely filthy, is the point. Well, was. I think I've gotten a good amount of the dust out. Dust and grime and dust bunnies. God, no. That's so disgusting. Oddly enough, something else that you pick up when you're going through these bins that have been used for decades and decades and decades is you find other toys that are randomly found throughout these bins, like a Hot Wheel or this little army dude right here, or half a crayon. I don't know. So yeah, just like random stuff as well is what I do is at first for my technique is I skim through these bins for random stuff. For like random stuff that just doesn't really belong, that it's not Lego. Take that all out, set it aside, put it in the garbage, whatever it is. I even have found garbage. I'm probably gonna throw this old stamp away. I don't know why I have that, why I need it. But yeah, I found like a piece of cardboard in one of the bins. I forgot. Yo, this thing. It's like a piece of plastic, but it's like a mold, part of a mold or something. I don't know. So that's going in the garbage as well. Yeah, I am, once again, I gotta restate this. I'm so happy, so glad to go through this. So, aside from going through it and sorting out stuff that just isn't Lego, I also go through and I sort out some minifigure pieces. So I'm able to find a couple other things. If it's a minifigure, I have it. I have a broken Hagrid head. His neck got stuck in there. Very unfortunate. I think a dog got to that. A few blasters, of course. I was actually able to pull out a whole battle droid. I just had to put together his little pieces here. Another clone. Found a clone. And his torso. No hand, no arm. Same with that. Stormtrooper. Maybe clone trooper head. I think that they all have their normal heads though, so I'm curious where that goes. Yeah, one of the mini Legos. Very cool. Yeah, you guys get the point. I did find another clone trooper. He is now over here with his friends inside of our display. Shoot, where did I leave him? Hold on. Oh, okay. All right, here he is, right here. He doesn't have a helmet, but other than that, he's totally complete. I have 2 of those battle packs from way back in the day. My older brother got one, and I got one. So I have 2 of those. I had one of those. I don't have the airborne, the bomb troopers, or the airborne trooper actually, like the scout one. Very unfortunate. Because I traded it with a friend, and he didn't give him back. So, okay. Very unfortunate though. Aside from that little clone trooper, I actually got another Mandalorian. I don't know if these guys are Death Watch. I don't think that they are. So I have 3 of them now. Technically I have 4 altogether, but 3 have the jetpack. So I'm on the hunt for 1 more jetpack. So, and then, yeah, I had 2 of those as well. Because I have a 5th one right here. And I have a body, a torso, all the way back there. Sorry, I'm cutting out a lot of the light. But yeah, that headless one there, that's another one. So I have 4 in total of these blue Mandalorians, apparently. I'm assuming that my brother got one of those battle packs and I got one. So, yeah. Something I will say that is unfortunate is with some of those soldiers, clone troopers, and Mandalorians, it's kind of difficult to tell if it's in a bin or if it's something that I might have traded with one of my friends. I just really don't completely know. Also, another thing to note is those minifigures and other stuff that I haven't seen in maybe forever. I could, for all I know, honestly, I don't think I do. Ooh, wait, no, I need you. I just found this guy's head. He goes to a Harry Potter set. For all I know is I could have a rare minifigure or something like that, maybe like a Captain Rex or something that I just don't know about. That actually just happened last summer. I found the Captain Rex Phase 1 torso with the blue arms. He's right there in the glass. Yeah, and I didn't actually know I had him. I apparently took him off of one of my friends, so that's my sweet revenge for him taking my bomb troopers. Yeah. However, as I was saying, aside from last summer, I went through these bins, or like they're older bins like these, but like going through it, skimming through it, taking out stuff that isn't Lego, and sorting out minifigures and everything like that, and then dumping it all into one new container is something I've never done before. So yeah, I'm finding a lot of cool stuff. Aside from that, we have this here as our last bin. There's not a lot of miscellaneous in it, to be honest. There's rather bigger pieces in here, I would say. So, yeah, I'm still going to throw a lot of those into this container right here. And this here's a stash, a little pile of sets that are kind of actually complete, semi, or that I know that they're sets. Alright. So it's actually been a good day, I believe, since I last recorded. And I honestly totally forgot what I last recorded. It has something to do with all these bins over here and all that. So today, in a couple of hours, I have a new shelf arriving, and it's going to go right here, in this spot right here, and I'm going to move all these baskets, bins, containers onto that shelf, and I'm going to start moving these sealed sets and all that over to this shelf to kind of store it away, and that way I can start laying out our Harry Potter medieval type of layout here that's going to be below the city and really actually get that started. On top of that, I actually went ahead and I cleaned up this shelf here a little bit. I took the dinosaur I found in the one bin over there and I set it right here. Got these animals, I got a pug, a cat, and a turtle all lined up right here. And yeah, Obi-Wan's just kind of over here in the back doing his thing. Absolutely loving that show. And yeah, I'll move these two together a little bit more. I would love to get the Commander Cody and the General Grievous buildable figures to have them next to the Obi-Wan. I think it'll look great. So we really have been Lego-fying, if you will, this room these last couple of days. There is only 2 spots I can think of that are just really don't consist of all that much Lego that I still need to change. Our puppet area, it's still gonna be here in this room. It's just literally gonna be like right here though. Like it's gonna be one single shelf and it's gonna consist of like some collectible stuff, my puppet type of stuff, stuff I've constructed, pops, and some Black Series action figures. Even then, it's like, I want to say nearly like a 50-50 chance that I take some of this stuff, pretty much all of it, and move it up to my actual room where I sleep. As cool as these balls are, I might move them into that storage room back there. If not, then I'll put them in my actual room I sleep in. This Black Series box is definitely really cool and I want to keep it, so I might put it into the storage room, I think, for sure. Same thing with this little robot thing I made like back in middle school. And, well, yeah, the rest of the stuff will kind of disperse into its proper areas. Anyhow, I'm going to cover all this in our next video, cleaning this up here, building our shelf, even though it's going to be arriving later today, putting it right there, of course, switching all this stuff around, moving the sealed sides over to this shelf, putting these baskets onto the new shelf there, of course, cleaning that up as I mentioned, and getting started down here, and really getting started into the city more and more. I'm really having an itching to get up in here, start busting a move in here, and really making it look pretty, I guess. Anyway, guys, I want all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys think here about our new organizing situation here, I guess? And on top of that, I'd absolutely love to hear some of your thoughts and opinions about our Lego room. What could we do to improve here and there? Is some stuff I'd absolutely love to hear. And furthermore, what I would really like to hear is what do you guys have going on in your Lego room / displays or spaces? Let me know in the comments below. I'd absolutely love to hear. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm definitely looking forward to it, building a new shelf, getting this here cleaned up, and getting a start here onto the city and our little Harry Potter village thing going on down here. I'll catch you guys there. Peace out.